Hi everybody. Today's video is going to be about LEGO Creator Set 31014 Power Digger. 64 pieces in this set. It is a 3-in-1, and what you see built before you is the main build. And we're going to look at all three of them, but first let's take a closer look at this version. Now this is not a minifigure scale build. However, if you wanted to, just like with some of my other reviews, you could get away with putting a minifigure here in a seated position. It doesn't look right, but it gives you some playability should you want to do that. We do have a couple joints right here on the bottom. This is just held with clips, and you can move your digger scoop up and down. You also have a pivot point right here to change that angle, and then I'll rotate this around. On the bottom of this side is our final pivot, and we can move this whole arm up and down. This whole mechanism on top will rotate all the way around in a full 360 view. We do have a smokestack on the back and a grill for the engine, which is usually maintained in the back of the cab. We do have a light on top, a service light, and this here would be where a person would go should it be a full-size vehicle. They would sit up front. You should have at least a couple of these sets because you can build a bulldozer or a dumper, and just a digger by itself is okay, coupled with some other construction sets. But if you're not a huge LEGO collector, or if you don't have the money to buy some of the bigger sets, maybe you just want to have a small display on a shelf somewhere, conversation piece, then you can have one of these builds as either the bulldozer or the digger, and then the alternate one I think you would want to look at would be the dumper. This is our second build of the Creator Set. This is our bulldozer, and in its mini form it looks pretty neat. There is a little bit of range of motion. You have two arms on either side of the vehicle, which are attached to hinges back here and then hinges up front. So this will lift up over the vehicle, and of course you have hinges here to help control the blade when it's all the way down. Here are some leftover pieces in the set, and I will demonstrate. It does nicely. Now we will look at the dumper for our final build. Here is our dumper, and besides the digger that we had built in our first version, I like this one very, very closely, if not maybe even more than the digger. The least favorite of all three builds would be the bulldozer that we just looked at. I do like the use of the design in the back where they actually have this open up, and there's just a couple hinge pieces there and some grill looking plates so it can stop and rest. Looking at it from the back, it's not a very deep dumper, but using some leftover pieces, and there are quite a few of them, you could put them in the back like so, and you can drive this around, and then when you need to get to your destination, you would just lift and dump them out. That is our final build, thus ending our review of this small creator set. I hope you enjoyed all three versions. Please leave a like. Feel free to comment and share our videos. As always, subscribe so we can send you more reviews. Thank you for watching.